Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube Draft. So we're gonna repeat the stakes now because it's getting spicy. We've trophied the last 2 Vintage Cube drafts we've done in a row, and we've trophied 3 out of the last 4 we've done. Let's see if we can trophy 3 in a row. So I'm drafting to win again, which I think sometimes you guys like to see. So we're not gonna be first picking Lions at Diamond or anything like that. For me, the 2 highest, actually there's a couple high win rate cards. It's between Strip Mine, Seasoned Hollowblade, Remand, and Miscalc, and maybe Flooded Strand. I'm leaning towards Strip Mine because it keeps you the most open. This card's good in just about every single deck. It's just fantastic. It's good in control, it's good in aggro, it's good in tempo. It's even good in Storm to like lock your opponent out. I think Remand is the next consideration, but blue is typically overdrafted, and because there's also Miscalc in the pack, I feel like people are going to move into blue. I think what I'm going to end up getting is taking Strip Mine and wheeling Seasoned Hollowblade, and that's something that I'm okay with. I think mono white, if you are drafting to win, is one of the better avenues to go towards. I don't think it's worth forcing because the power level is lower than other archetypes. Most of the benefit of mono white comes from nobody drafting it. That being said, we have Ren and 6 Strip Mine, and that's a really spicy combo. I don't think this might be this might be drafting a little bit more for fun than optimizing win rate because this is kind of a meme. But it is very good, right? If you can just loop Strip Mine with Ren and 6, that's good. So maybe I'm making a little bit of a concession for my favorite archetype. For those who don't see the channel much, I love looping Strip Mine, and it's not often that you get the opportunity to do it with your first 2 picks. I think it's very good. Not as good as just taking a streamlined deck of like, I don't even know what I would take. Maybe, honestly, like Beaumont Courier or Oust or Jace the Mind Sculptor. We're going to take Ren and 6 though. This seems more fun, and it also has the potential to be good. If it's not open, we can also just abandon this, but okay. Okay. We're drafting a Crucible deck. I can't... The card... What do you want me to do here? I'm not going to pass this. This is as good as it gets. I'm done. Close it up. The deck's ready to go. Ooh, and there's a lot of good things in this pack. I'm looking at Wooded Foothills. Probably just going to be what I take. With Crucible and Ren and 6, you want a lot of available fetches to get incidental value, because the main combo line is to like play Ren and 6 off of a fetch, get back your fetch, and in that way Ren and 6 draws you cards. The other cards I love is Dry to the Elysian Grove is great, Eternal Witness, Strip Mine is also a fun combo, Skyclave Apparition's absurd, and Smokestack might actually be okay in a deck like this, if you can get enough Mana Elves to cast it before turn like 4. But Wooded Foothills is definitely the card for us here. I'm trying to get a feel for what's open. It's hard to get a feel so far. I think our best shot at winning is being red with a light green splash for Ren and 6. So I don't want to take like a Woodfall Primus or Finale necessarily. I think something like Fire Blast or Flame Tongue Kavu could be good. I like Karakas too. I do like Karakas too, but I'm looking at Flame Tongue Kavu just to stake our claim in red. Because I think from a win rate perspective and from like what people like to draft, people draft red way less than they like green. So if you have a hard time picking up on signals, it's typically better to hedge into red over other things, just because statistically you're more likely to be drafting the open lane. There is a Biogenic Ooze, so that sets us up to go into red-green mid-range. There is a Dark Confidant. I love Dark Confidant. There's also Blackleaf Cliffs and a Soulscar Mage. This is actually tough. I'm kind of leaning at the Ooze. This card is an army in its own self, and we're going to be more of a chunky mid-range deck, and this is a very good top-end card. I don't think Soulscar is necessary. Knight of Autumn's pretty good if we do end up going white, so we could end up like Naya, Ren and 6, but I'm going to take the Ooze. I might regret that if I end up Naya, but there's a Stomping Ground. There's also a Questing Beast. Questing Beast is really good in this type of deck. It snipes Planeswalkers, it has a million abilities for whatever reason. But on-color fixing is also really useful. Oh, this is hard. I think I'm going to take the Stomping Ground. There's only so many 4-drops you can ask for, and okay, here we go. There's Hellrider and Burst Lightning. I think I like Burst Lightning. It's hard to have too much interaction, and Hellrider, there's a lot of 4-mana finishers. I know we just passed one. We're passing another, but it's hard to have too much burn. Ooh, Devoted Druid and Golos. Wait, oh man. So I can Golos for Strip Mine. I did get Seasoned Hollowblade back too, as I expected, but we can Golos for Strip Mine, and then that like finds these things. So if I can turbo out Golos, that's good. Now the question is, do I want to draft the fun meme or take like Devoted Druid? Let's Golos. Yeah, we get to find Gilded Goose now. I think that's at least for the way this deck is shaping up, probably better than Shrine. I think going all in mono red is, again, potentially more consistent, but what we're seeing is actually pretty sick. I'm liking the way this deck is looking. We could take a Flame Slash. Elder Gargroth is also a good chunky dude. Yavimaya Elder also helps bridge the gap between 5s. Like, you don't want too many 5s. I think I'm going to take Flame Slash for now. We get Dryad. Okay, we are definitely in the open lane. Fire Blast came around, so that's good. Fire Blast Dryad is also good. Recruiter of the Guard, can't really cast, we'll take the Soul Scar. Okay, I mean, red-green, whatever we're doing, whatever this deck is called, is definitely open. So we are going to end up with hopefully the best version of this deck that we can. I'm really happy about the Golos pickup. Being able to tutor up a Strip Mine with 2 Crucible type effects is going to be awesome. Oh man, why do they do this to me? I think I want a Jite. Jite is very good in this type of deck with some early, like, I guess not good with Gilded Goose, but like Soulscar Mage, Dryad, like it just turns all of your creatures into monsters. And the only other card I would consider here is like Inferno Titan, which is maybe going to come around, and Regrowth, which is kind of win more with Strip Mine. We'll take Jite. It really helps us win the mirror matches, or like just against green and white decks, which are typically difficult to hold down with Strip Mine. Here we have Arid Mesa, Magda, Thalia, and Incinerate. I guess Natural Order to a lesser extent if I can get enough things, but I just passed a bunch of big green stuff, and I think green ramp might be getting cut. I don't remember seeing Woodfall Primus Wheel, so I don't really want to go that direction and fight other people for cards, when I can just take, like, you know, Tireless Tracker or other good green cards. I'm going to take the Mesa, it makes our mana better. We're going to wheel something good out of this pack. Ooh, Taiga? Shatter Skull Smashing. I think I just took Fixing. I already have a Stomping Ground, so I can take Shatter Skull Smashing now. This is, again, it's a land that has so much value in the mid to late game. Definitely happy with that one. Ooh. I like the Copter. I like Llanowar Elves. I like Pelucranos, actually, and I like Atarka. I don't think I'm going to take Pelucranos or Atarka because those are likely to come around. I think I'm going to take the Copter. It's really good with Crucible of Worlds and Wrenn and 6 because you discard lands and get things back. And we're going to wheel a Goblin Guide, Pelucranos, Atarka, Llanowar Elves, hopefully one of those. And the Copter is just pretty much everything you can ask for. Alright, here we have Abyssin's Pilgrim, which is useful early. There's Lightning Strike, Hazoret, Lightning Helix I don't think I'm going to be casting. Kind of like the Pilgrim, that really helps me just do things faster. It's also good with Jite. I like Lightning Strike too, and I like Hazoret, but I think Hazoret might come around, and we do need to get some amount of green elves things. Ooh, Chandra. I like Chandra more than Arbor Elf here. What we're really looking for now is like a Mox or something, but Chandra's got to be the pickup in a mid-rangey type deck like this. Ancient Grudge. I do love me an Ancient Grudge. That seems very good. Now we can kill their lands and then grudge their stuff. I like that. Karn is also a good mid-range threat. We can cast it early off a Gilded Goose, and it just wins the game. Yeah, get in there, Karn. Inferno Titan came around, but now I actually have quite a few 4s and 5s. I don't know if I necessarily need an Inferno Titan. I could take Banefire for just more ways to kill stuff, but Banefire for 6... I guess I'll take an Inferno Titan. He's really good. I might not play Fire Blast in this deck. I'm not super burn heavy, so we'll put it over there. I regret taking Biogenic Ooze, I think. We could take Thalia. I could take Magda. I mean, I made fun of Magda, but she does ramp us into things. Although Gruul Signet might do that better. It's double on color. Magda does attack for stuff. Oh, this is hard. I also like Thalia, but I don't think I have the white mana. I have Pilgrim. I'm going to take the Signet. I don't know if that was correct. Here we take Armageddon. Kind of funny in our deck. We really want to see... Actually, I don't really care that much about Pelucranos, but it would be somewhat good. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but this might be the first deck where you're reasonably happy to put Pelucranos in it over Goblin Guide, because we're not like super fast aggressive. We're more like... It's hard to explain, like green-red mid-range, where we stop them from doing things. We also really want to see a Wasteland. That would be good. But we stop them from doing things, and then we play things that are like slightly bigger than their creatures. Like if you play Goblin Guide and your opponent plays a 3/3, you're just kind of out of luck. But if you play Pelucranos and your opponent plays a 3/3, you know, you've invalidated their 3/3. So you're just kind of making more of their cards obsolete. Ooh, Siege Gang was actually a nice pickup for this type of deck. We need another mana elf. I think one more. Ooh, Direfleet's good too. We need another mana elf, Mox Ruby, and Wasteland, I think is what we're looking for here. Alright, what are we doing in this pack? There's Acidic Slime. It's a little bit expensive. I do like Search for Tomorrow. Mana Vault's actually pretty good in this deck too, isn't it? Mana Vault, Chandra, Karn, Kavu, Pelucano, Siege Gang, Golos, Ooze. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Mana Vault, maybe Wheel Search, or Acidic Slime, or a Braid. All very good cards. Mindslaver is a bit too expensive for this deck, and Vortex I wouldn't complain about wheeling, but I don't think this deck is necessarily aggressive enough for Vortex to be good. So we're gonna... Ooh, Oracle. Oracle is the card for me. That's so good. This card is card draw, it's ramp, it can attack. Like, this Oracle does everything. I'm very happy with this. It lets us double Strip Mine. This is fantastic. If we have Dryad Oracle, we can like triple Strip Mine. That's just the dream. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Maybe wheel a Phyrexian Revoker or a Grim Lavamancer is what I'm looking for out of this pack. Lotus Cobra is good. I like Path to Exile too, actually. Although I actually have a good bit of removal, right? Flame Slash, Burst Lightning, Lightning Strike. Okay, I don't need Path, but it would be really nice in this deck. I think I'm just gonna take the Cobra. And that gives us essentially all the ramp we need, I think. We can go really deep with like Cobra, Oracle, Dryad. Probably not main decking the Daredevil now, and I don't think I'm going to take any more ramp now. We have 8 in here, so this is 24 cards. So we're really looking for upgrades. I'd like to get rid of Soulscar Mage if possible. I don't mind main decking Ancient Grudge. I think it's good enough to run. We want more 3s because we do have Goose Pilgrim, and the best thing to do with an Accelerant on turn 1 is cast a 3-drop. But other than that, this deck's looking really nice. Ah! No! Oh no! We have Excavator and Wasteland and Swords to Plowshares and a Dragon and wow. If I could just take this pack, this deck would be done. I don't know what to take here. I think I want Wasteland over the Ramanop because Wasteland is like a pretty good proxy of Strip Mine in a lot of cases, and Ramanop doesn't do anything if we can't get Strip Mine. There's also a chance Ramanop comes around, and that would be just disgusting, and I would love Misty as well, actually, but I think this deck wants 2 copies of a Strip Mine type of effect before it gets extra Crucible of Worlds. Yeah, that being said, and then also Ramanop can come around, which would be so good in this deck. That would be unbelievable. Glorybringer, get in the deck, you beautiful, beautiful monster. Yeah, this is a Glorybringer deck. Every deck is a Glorybringer deck. Every day is a Glorybringer day. Okay, well that replaced Soulscar Mage. My curve is getting a little higher, so maybe I would take one more Accelerant, although I guess Copperline Gorge is good enough. I do need a bit more mana fixing, and Lodestone Golem's good, Plow Under is good. I love Rex Sage too, but we have enough playables. Let's make sure we can cast our spells. Wait, I need to specify. These are in the probably get rid of pile. These are lands. Yeah, this deck, we definitely found the open lane, and this deck is so good. I'm really happy. I guess Karn might be on the chopping block now. We have probably enough artifacts to make him reasonably good, but he's a potential chopping block. Green Sun Zenith right now is just okay. I guess we can Green Suns for a Pilgrim on turn 2. I do like Walking Ballista a reasonable amount in decks like this. This is just more removal. We have Green Suns for Oracle and Green Suns for Biogenic Ooze. And if I get Ramanop Excavator, that's going to be good. It's hard to... this and Ballista are really hard to choose from. I think because I have Jite, I'm just going to take the Green Suns. I don't know if that's correct or not. Ooh, Bloodstained Mire. Yes. I love Pyromancer, but again, we're running all of these Crucible effects, so we need as many fetches as we can get. Here, I don't know what I prefer. Vortex helps against some decks. A Braid helps against other decks. I'd rather just kill all of their stuff. Alright, Ramanop Excavators in like the next 2 or 3 packs. If we can get him, that will be the best day of my life. Lavamancer is good in some decks. I actually think Duretti's fantastic as well. I don't have the mana for him, but this is just a really good card. But Lavaman... Wait, do I have the mana for Duretti? I have Bloodstained Mire. No, I don't have a... I don't think so. We're gonna take the Lavaman. I think this might have been the pack. We do get a Rabble Master actually, though. That's pretty good. Yes! Sorry, we did it. Oh my gosh, get in the deck. This actually would be an interesting Bazaar of Baghdad deck too, but we are... Oh my goodness. Alright, these are getting out of here. We don't need you. We are all in on beautiful jank. It's not even that. Oh, we get Rec Sage too? Alright, if we play against the Artifacts deck, we're gonna have a really good day. Okay, this deck is perfect. I don't know what else I could ask for. This gives me very good hopes of trophying. We need to make many, many cuts. I think for the sake of mana curve, I'm going to cut Inferno Titan for now. I just have so many good cheaper cards that I don't really need it. Shatter Skull Smashing is a land. The Lava Man I think is a sideboard card against decks with cheap creatures. Same with, what do I like more, a Braid or Reclamation Sage? Reclamation Sage can attack, a Braid comes down turn 2. I don't know. I guess I could also run a Braid over Ancient Grudge in the main, just because this can also kill creatures. I don't hate that. This is going to be a really hard cuts. I could get like sideboard Rec Sage because I just have better things going on. Could cut, I love Siege Gang, but I could cut a Siege Gang. This deck is running 25 mana sources, or 25 lands right now. And 2 of my lands are Wasteland Strip Mine, plus I have a Shatter Skull Smashing, so running a high land count isn't too big of a cost. I don't know what to cut. This deck is, it's like as perfect as one can ask for. I can activate Golos because I have Dryad of the Elysian Grove, for those who are asking. I'm thinking maybe Polukranos gets cut, because I think Karn is a bit better than Polukranos in this specific deck. 24, I mean, 16 land is not the worst idea. I have, as far as mana plays turn 1, I have Pilgrim Goose, Mana Vault, Green Suns. Oh, I forgot I have Smuggler's Copter. This deck's so good. I just need to make sure I build it correctly. I have enough things here to build like a 60 card deck. There's like big airplanes going over my house, which adds to the effect of what's happening in my head right now. Let me put the lands in the deck and see how it looks. Sort by CMC. Add some lands. 4/4 seems fine. So we have, let's count mana sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red. So it's 9, 9. It's like perfectly even between them both. White. Oh, I think 10. 10 red and 9 green. I don't think I counted Shatter Skull Smashing. I don't hate it. I think this is how I'm going to run it for now. I'm going to play with it a bit, and I'll see you guys round 1. Oh, I think I'm going to cut Gruul Signet for a land, actually. Because a lot of times I could see, like, yes, Signet turn 2 can ramp you into 4-drops, but my deck has, like, Lotus Cobra Oracle, where having lands will help me ramp a bit. I'm going to add a Forest just so I can pass my green cards turn 1. This makes me feel a bit more comfortable because it seems like one of the easy ways for me to lose with this deck is to not hit my land drops. So we'll make that switch. I might regret it, but we'll see. See you guys in the games. Alright, we're playing against Mason Boy 13. This hand seems great. We're going to keep. We're on the draw, which is not ideal, but like we have things going on. We can... Okay, Inquisition takes, I'm guessing maybe a Braid or Dryad if they're scared of things. Yeah, Dryad makes sense too. It's my only proactive thing. So honestly, we could easily lose to Reanimator here. We do draw Mana Vault. I think I'm actually going to fetch here for Stomping Ground and play Mana Vault, because if I draw another red source and they do reanimate something big, we can Flame Tongue Kavu plus Flame Slash to kill it, and that will be good. This also just like opens up our mana for many things in the future. They know about Wasteland, so I'll just play Wasteland to have it up. They might be playing mono black, in which case Wasteland is not useful. Reanimator is probably our toughest matchup. Okay, they're playing blue. They have Spell Seeker. Yeah, they're playing Reanimator. This is going to be tough. I think I'm just going to keep up Flame Tongue Kavu plus Flame Slash, hopefully. Gilded Goose also helps with that. So let's play this. Play the Goose. The Goose can also block Spell Seeker. They have Entomb. I don't have the ability to kill a Gristlebrand at instant speed. And Iona will just destroy me. I can survive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, why is it Iona? No! Man, Iona's so disgusting here. I don't know if I have the ability to win this game. But I do get Dryad back. So that helps, I guess. Yeah, Iona naming red. If I draw like Biogenic Ooze very soon, there's still a chance for me. Golos would also help. Rabblemaster, another red card, is not necessarily what we were looking for. I guess I might as well play this. And pass turn. Yeah, reanimating Iona is probably the best thing someone can do against this particular deck. But we still have outs. We're gaining 3 life a turn with a Gilded Goose. So there's that. I'm not giving up. I'm here to play to win. We can draw Karn. There's a lot of things we could draw. Just not red spells, please. Okay, you know what? Mountain is better than a red spell here. Go land, attack them for 2. Golos we can play and then activate. I guess we can't cast any of the red cards off of it. So I think it's pretty much Biogenic Ooze and somehow racing Iona is our best shot. I'm going to make a food now. We fall to 3, then we can start sacrificing foods to gain life. Ooze. Strip Mine helps. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm actually going to play this, block them off of blue. Hit them for 2. Because we have a lot of goose food to sacrifice. I think we can survive at least 2 or 3 more turns. And then we need to draw the ooze like very quickly. Let's sacrifice the food now. Go up to 9 down to 2. Okay, make more food. Next turn I can sacrifice 2 food and go up to 8. And then down to 1. More land is not really what you want to see, but I'm not giving up. This is for the trophy streak. I have Duress that takes Flame Slash. That does give them more information, but it's not like this is... None of these cards are like, wow, that's super informative. It's more just like, yeah, kind of expected those. So we're going to... New combat, they attack. I need to sacrifice 2 foods. I guess I will be tapping Mana Vault to make more foods. Yeah, I need to tap Mana Vault here. So let's tap Mana Vault to make a food. Then make a food. And I have to untap Mana Vault in my upkeep. Okay, to untap, yes. This, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to block with the goose and make a food. I think I'm just prolonging my own death, but there are draws that I could have had earlier if I didn't. I think I drew like mono lands during this process, which was not pretty. Block here. Make a food. We were actually really close to doing something here if we drew the ooze on time. I can gain 6 and go up to exactly 7, so Pilgrim, that will do it. Let's see if I can get a little more information out of them during their turn. We'll attack with the Dryad. If they've like flashed in Snapcaster Mage or something, it'll be useful. I don't want to show them the Pilgrim either. If they just attack, then I'll just concede. Alright, we're dead. Okay, game 2. We gotta fight to win this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to concede. Begin sideboarding. They're playing Reanimator. How do I fight against that? Yeah, so let's see, green cards I had as outs. Pretty much just Ooze, Green Suns 4 Ooze, and Golos. So I don't think we're beating Iona too easily. So we just need to be quick. I don't think Karn is fast. I think Pelucranos is better than Karn in this matchup because we can like... Pelucranos just kills them very quickly and that's what we have to do. They're gonna Iona naming red almost certainly. I could find a way to fit white in there for Armageddon, but that seems a bit loose. I don't know if I like Flame Slash over maybe like a Direfleet Daredevil. It just attacks and can cast if they have like Time Walk or something. I like a Braid. I like things that go face for damage. Alright, let's run it back. We just gotta hope. I didn't see any targets for Wasteland, but... Oh man. I can do better. No! Deck Y, we can do better. Okay, Strip Mine Crucible. We can do this. We're gonna bottom... Oh, this is hard. I mean, I'm casting Crucible... Oh, this is hard. I can Rabble Master on turn 3, and then Crucible turn 4, or I can Crucible turn 3 and Oracle turn 4. I think I like that a bit more, so I get rid of Rabble Master and Mountain. Oh, this is hard. Mold of 5 is really brutal. I mean, Rabbleman can kill them really fast. Like, if they play Iona after I Rabbleman, that doesn't do anything. So I could put back Oracle Mountain, and that doesn't require me to draw any lands, I just have good lands. Okay. This is a really brutal mulligan, but I think I like this a bit better. It just gives me presence. We're leading on Forest because I don't want them to kill our Mountain if they have Strip Mine. This gives me a better chance, I think. They have Ancestral Vision, that's fine. Chandra. So yeah, we're not going to Strip Mine just yet. Slightly risky, but it is what it is. No! No! We still get to play the Rabble Man, and if we draw a red source, we now get to Chandra. Yep, we could draw Ren in 6. Direfleet, Daredevil, Inquisition. Let's play this. I think I want to get down Goblin Rabblemaster while I can. I need to start pressuring them. Inquisition will be great and all, but they have Dismember? Come on. This might be the end. The opponent had every single card they could have had. Okay, no land though. That's a good thing. So we're gonna Direfleet Inquisition them, because I don't want to get my Chandra countered. Maybe there's a chance. Inquisition. Okay, we sacrifice this is fine. And now I get to fetch this. Getting Stomping Ground. See what's going on in there. Inquisition. So it's Reanimate, Brazen Borrower, Thirst for Knowledge. I think I just have to take Reanimate. And I am just going to strip mine their island here. They don't have like any spells to cast, and I just top deck any blue source. Oh right, that comes down. Forgot about that. And they draw a land? Come on. Land. Okay, okay. Can't complain. We got Chandra. What do I want more of? Red or green? Probably green, because I have Chandra. Oh, and Biogenic Ooze activation. Cast Chandra. Uptick. No, goodbye Golos. We have a couple cards that will just kind of win on the spot, those being Ramanop, Excavator, and Renin 6. But my opponent has a couple cards they could draw that would win, like Entomb plus Exhume would be very good. They just cast Thirst, okay. So the only card in their hand that I still know about, I think, is Brazen Borrower. Okay, and they did not hit a reanimation target, just a Baleful Strix. Alright, Chandra, find us the goods. You did not. I cannot cast Golos, I don't know why he's there. If we hadn't mulliganed. They draw Mana Crypt? Uh-oh. Entomb. Man. Well, if this is how the trophy streak will end, I think that's a fine way for it to go. There are some matches you just can't, like, it was not for lack of skill. I think our deck was perfect. It was just, our opponent's deck was perfectly suited to beat our deck. Oh, they don't have a single black. Reanimate's gone. So we get another turn at least. Oh, what? Okay. Direfleet Daredevil. Exile target instant or sorcery card. You may cast that. No! They even had Spellseeker to play around Liliana's Triumph. Oh my god. There are so many things I could have done here. I have, I can get back Direfleet, which can let me cast a couple things. I can't cast Reanimate because it's on their turn. I can cast Liliana's Triumph. I can cast Dismember, but that doesn't kill it. And I can't reanimate a Baleful Strix. Fine. Another question is, do I want a Daredevil? I can Triumph their Iona. They just lose a Spellseeker. Man, if they didn't have Spellseeker even, this would have worked. I think my best bet is to get a Rabblemaster. It's not necessarily over. Draw Lightning Strike. Yeah, of course. So we uptick Chandra, because that does 2 damage. And that way they have to attack Chandra, that just gains me more life. Ooh, I can cast this. Nice, nice. Rabbleman makes a thing. Oh wait, they have Brazen Borrower. We're dead. We were so close though. I think it was the Inquisition on Crucible that did us in. Time Twister. Okay. That shuffles back my Strip Mine too. Show and Tell is ambitious, but maybe they have a haste thing, but I guess we put into play Smuggler's Copter. They Elstorn away our Gristlebrand. I can't crew the Copter. If I had Show and Tell into play a Ramanop Excavator, no, because then I wouldn't have Copter to block with. Okay, so that happens. Chandra goes down. I draw Ooze, which dies. No, come on. Okay. Yeah, Ooze just dies, so we get to play a Ramanop Excavator. And our Golos got exiled. I guess that cannot crew the Copter either. So we play Bloodstained Mire. We fetch. We're just going to thin our deck to find answers. Because it's pretty much find Golos. Or not Golos, Pelucranos, or bust. I guess I can wait to fetch so we can cast a Crucible of Worlds. And then we have to chump block with something. And they did play Mana Crypt, so they could lose flips and die as well. If I draw... They have Narset. Oh, they drew Triumph again. Ah! This is so deeply frustrating. Mostly just how close we were to winning all of these. So 9 plus 4 is 13. I don't think it matters. I don't need the Ramanop because I do have Crucible of Worlds. And 9 plus 9 is lethal in the air, so we just take this. And we can draw Pelucranos to be able to chump block with Smuggler's Copter. We go down to 1 life. Just to maximize our chances of hitting it. Pelucranos. Okay. Oh, it's red. Right. It's a stupid red card. Alright, we're dead. We'll go out on our own terms, though. Thus, the trophy streak was ended. That's unfortunate. We fought as hard as we could. Our opponent just had the draws. See you guys next round. Alright, we are playing against Roy's. Let's see if we can lock some people out. Oh, this hand is good. I like this a lot. We can turn 1 Wasteland if we need to, but I think I'm just going to play Stomping Ground tapped. And then turn 2... I'm not sure what I want to do. I like playing Ren and 6 to grab back Arid Mesa, but I also like going Green Sun Zenith for an elf, or like a Gilded Goose. I think Ren and 6 is probably better. Oh, and we're on the play, and our opponent mulliganed? Yeah. I just tapped. Go. I guess this is a little risky against Wasteland, but I don't think that's too concerning. Yeah, we go Arid Mesa, fetch for red, Ren and 6, grab Arid Mesa. And that's the combo. Go ahead. Okay, the Knight's Whisper, that's fine. I hope they're not on Reanimator. That would be... I think Reanimator might be our worst matchup with this deck. Ooh, Oracle is disgustingly beautiful. Let's go Arid Mesa. Fetch. I think I'm going to Green Sun Zenith for Lotus Cobra. I only have like 1 mountain left to get with Arid Mesa, though. Yeah, I like Lotus Cobra the most. And then this gets this back. Go ahead. Next turn we can like fetch with Lotus Cobra, play Oracle. Oh, it's gonna be good. What? Did I draw the last mountain? 1, 2. Let me see how many mountains are in my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's bad luck. I'm officially out of fetchable lands. So cool. We can play a land, add green, then play Oracle. I'd rather have Oracle get countered than Chandra. Ooh, okay. Reasonable. And let's just uptick. I can't get my fetches back. Yeah, if I hadn't drawn that mountain, this turn would have looked a lot different. But because I drew my last mountain, I don't have mana to get off Arid Mesa. And I could just lose to like an Ugin here. I like the start with Ponder. Hopefully it's just a creature. I have so much creature removal. The Mirror Signet is okay. Alright, so they're on Storm, and I'm probably dead next turn. I have a Braid that can kill, not Yawgmoth's Bargain. So let's run in 6 their face. Play land, add green. Let's Chandra uptick. First lightning their face. What's more important? First lightning their face or killing a Dimir Signet? I guess that... No, I could just... That works. Okay. Don't ignore me, okay? Kill their Signet, hit them for 2. They have 11 cards to draw. It's fun getting matched up against Storm, though. With only 4 mana, it's hard to imagine, unless they have... Like, it depends on what they have. Lion's Eye and Yogg-Lil can easily win with, like, 3 total mana. If they don't have that, it's going to be harder. Now they are dead, so if they don't go off this turn, they do lose. We have some good sideboard though. Reclamation Sage. I like them going down to 3. I'm bringing in Fire Blast, I think, too. If they have Time Twisters, that'll be a good I'm tapped out, let me shoot you in the face type situation. They're going to 2. They're going to Mystical Tutor for their last card for Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual is the last card they can draw. They gotta have Yogg-Will plus LED at this point. Okay, this looks like a Time Spiral. Oh, Turnabout. It does give them 1 mana. It's nice. It's so rare that I play against Storm, so it's nice to see it happen. And I actually got punished because I didn't Ren and 6 ping them that 1 turn. I just uptick randomly. What is the Storm count? I guess I can't see it. Yawgmoth's Will has entered the exile zone. Oh, so they do have Yawgmoth's Will. They have Mystical Tutor. Yeah, they actually can Tendrils me here. I think Brutality. They get to see more info. They go up to 3. So now they can tutor and then draw cards off Bargain if they need to. Or just Tendrils me. Nice. Our opponent, nice. That's 8 Tendrils for 16. Yeah, it's exactly lethal. Okay. Game 2. I think Storm is one of our better matchups. We need to get rid of a lot of our creature removal, but that's fine. We can bring in Ancient Grudge, Reclamation Sage, Fire Blast would have won me in that position. Soul Scar, Grim Lava Man. We're getting rid of Flame Slash. Flame Tongue Kavu is kind of medium against them. Glorybringer is fine. It does have haste, but like Pelucranos, Goblin Rabblemaster is good. Cheetah is actually not great unless they have Empty the Warrens, but I'm not playing around that. I like Direfleet Daredevil actually. Shatterskull Smashing. I think I just cut for a basic mountain. I could see my life total mattering. We need to make a lot more cuts. I think Karn is a bit too passive. Golos is... He can grab Strip Mine, but he's just a little bit too slow. I could see cutting a Braid because Grudge is better. Like, I'm just siding out a Braid, bringing in Grudge. And... I mean, Lavamancer is pretty slow. It's good with the Copter, I guess. But it's pretty slow and in non-bow with a lot of things I have going on. Inferno Titan can win very quickly. I think Inferno Titan's better than Glorybringer in this situation. Well, let me think about this. Glorybringer, cast it turn 5. It does 8 damage over 2 turns. Inferno Titan costs 6. It does 9 damage. Actually, I think Glorybringer's better. Let's run it back. Alright, I just want to strip mine someone. I mean, if we draw strip mine, this hand is fantastic. That's true of almost every hand. Let's go Mountain, Mana Vault. And I guess there's no reason to play Crucible of Worlds at this moment. No, strip mine. Fire Blast. Okay. Well, we can Arid Mesa for green. Then we can cast Dryad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, I can cast Dryad into Crucible of Worlds. Let's Danemeyer. I guess I can fetch. I don't really want to draw more land. We're just really, really hoping for really hoping for strip mine here. A4 untap, no, we'll take the damage. Drawing a land was pretty rough. Now we take damage. We get to play 2 lands, attack for 2. We can Ancient Grudge if they play an artifact or something. We have 2 mountains left in my deck, so I have to fetch so I get there, but then I am actually out of red sources. Opponent does nothing, so let's fetch. We're going down in life, which I don't love doing, but I think the deck thinning is... Oh, I have 3 mountains. Man, I got really unlucky last game. That's right, I added a mountain. 10 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will pay to untap this. There's the Ooze Friend. So play this. Play this. Green. Green this. See, they could have Mana Drain again, but we're running into it. Getting hit by Mana Leak is kind of brutal. Attack. I will fetch once just to get all the mountains out of my deck, and then as soon as we draw Strip Mine, we're all in. I want to play Spellseeker, that's fine. Ooh, High Tide. That doubles my mana as well, because I have all islands. Let's go down to lower. No more mountains in the deck, just all action. We will pay. Wasteland, I mean, I'll play it. It's not incredible, but it's better than nothing. Attack them for 2. Alright, deck. We need a non-land draw would be ideal. And we didn't have Mana Drain last turn. They didn't tutor for it. So they didn't attack with Spellseeker either. Part of me assumes then that they have Mana Drain in hand now. Come on, deck. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Attack them. Play land. Play land. This is a silly amount of lands. They have Factor Fiction. Ugh. Spellpierce Heartless Act is actually quite good. Thirst for Knowledge, I don't care that much about. Commit Memory is a hard counter, so I'm a little worried about that. I think I'll give them Commit Memory Heartless Act and then Spellpierce Thirst for Knowledge. I guess I don't... Maybe I'll give them Spellpierce Thirst Heartless Act or Commit in a land. They take Commit Memory in a land. Okay. I mean, that is a hard counter. They're also most likely digging for lands. So I have 11 out of 16 lands in play. A mystical tutor. They have high tide, so they're gonna grab turnabout. Ooh, mine's desire. Okay. Come on, deck. Strip mine. Just one time. If I'm gonna draw a land, at least let it be the strips. Okay, Oracle is something. They can commit memory my Oracle. Okay, there's a land. There's so many lands. I think I want to fetch that makes my life total lower, but it's like playing that, but increases my chances of hitting strip mine. It's kind of unreal that I haven't hit it. Alright, 3 forests in the deck. There we go. Strip mine, get in there. No more swamps for you. Oh, nice. So now they can commit my Crucible of Worlds. Play strip mine. That worked out really nicely. So let's pass into the combat step, I guess. They should have committed this, but I guess they didn't know. I also want to track how many lands I've played. I played Wooded Foothills Strip Mine, so I have one more land drop this turn. So I can strip mine an island and then strip mine an island. They go down to very little mana. Okay, now we kill this. Finally, okay, I got to live my combo dream. Regardless of the outcome, I'm happy with how things are. We attack for 2. Oh, I guess I did use all my strip mines. Okay, well, it's gonna be hard to go off with just 3 lands, but I've seen crazier things. And they do just have to go for it here. High Tide Turnabout themselves into Mind's Desire. I mean, that might be almost enough Storm to win. Yeah, if they hit Tendrils and something else, I could actually just die. You hit Yogg Will, but no mana so far. Dimir Signet. They hit Yogg LED! No! Oh! That's unreal. That's unreal. It might not be enough. No, that's so much mana. Oh, man. Wait. Oh. Oh, no. I think that was a pretty big mistake, potentially. That was really bad from them. Cheers, lucky one. Oh, they have Dark Ritual too? Am I dead regardless? That was one of the best Mind's Desires. Their deck looks good though, I'm not complaining too much. They play Signet, so I have Ancient Grudge. We're gonna grudge this now just to force their hand. I'm increasing their storm count, but they have plenty to kill me. Actually, maybe this was bad. I think that was bad. That just sees more of their deck. Did I just give them the win? I guess they had more spells to cast. Ah, GG's. That was insane. We'll grudge the LED. We'll see what was in their hand. Mana Drain. Ah, their hand was so bad too. Ah, man. Well, I got to strip mine them twice and then immediately lose. But it is what it is. Yeah, we die. I have nothing to flash back. And they still have 5 mana to play High Tide, sure. What if I had an instant speed burn spell in hand? I'm gonna let them keep going off, why not? I cannot believe that Mind's Desire hit. Oh man. 12 spell. Alright, They can Night Switch. I mean, it's technically possible for them to kill themselves here on accident. Tendrils. I also kind of want to see more of their deck. It looks spicy. They don't have the... Oh, they have Mind's Desire. Alright, I'll concede to that. Alright, well, this deck is not performing as well as I would have hoped, but we can hopefully get at least one win. The deck's so good! I don't know. Just bad luck. So you guys... I mean, I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands. That's unfortunate. See you guys next round. Alright, we're playing against Systematic Slug. We got a good hand. We got Renin 6 plus Wooded Foothills, Crucible of Worlds to go even deeper, and then Flametongue Glorybringer to go in the late game. So as long as we don't like die turn 1, we have hope. Also drawing a Mana Elf would be quite nice. We drew the card I was gonna fetch. This has been a cursed league. My deck is awesome. It's one of the best decks I've drafted in a while. Or yeah, it's a good deck. It's a cursed league. Runaway Steamkin? Okay, you know, we get to kill that with Renin 6. I'm feeling a little bit better about myself. I don't want them to know about my fetch land yet, but this is nice. The problem with leagues like this is like, when you lose the first 2 rounds, typically round 3 is very easy, and you just win without being able to play the game anyway, so you just go 3 rounds without being able to play the game. Like, round 1, I owned it a bunch. Round 2, I kind of got to play, but we just got stormed. and didn't draw spells. And then this game we might just like, well, I guess we'll see. Bergi, God of Storytelling. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna lose our Renin 6. Let's go Wooded Foothills, fetch, or Mountain, lay the Copter, uptick, Renin 6 on Foothills, pass turn. Next turn we get to Flametongue Kavu Bergi, then we get to Glorybringer. Ooh, the Rabbleman too. Bergi is a sweet inclusion. I think this card's really awesome. Both sides are very relevant. Especially the backside is like, that's an effect that really helps mono red storm. Ooh, into boom. How many things do they have? Okay. We get hit for a bunch. Who do I want to Flametongue? Part of me wants to Flametongue Bergi. Part of me is not that scared of a 3-3 and would rather kill Goblin Rabblemaster. But if Runaway Steamkin was in play, that would have been pretty bad for me. Go Flametongue. And I think I'm just going to kill Bergi. This has a very high upside. They would need 2 kill spells to be able to get in with Goblin Rabblemaster, because I have Kavu plus Copter. And if they don't have anything here, we get to just block the Goblin and eat it. Okay, I mean, their deck looks good. They hit a land. Chain Lightning. Did they need that land to be able to bolt both my things? If they have Chain Lightning into Lightning Bolt on Copter, I'm going to be a bit sad. Cannot redirect. Okay, they do not. That's nice. I kind of want to kill Beaumont Courier if they attack with it. Oh, they're just doing that. That's fine. I even get to loot. Draw card, yes. Ooh. Lotus Cobra 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't quite Lotus Cobra then fetch into Glorybringer. But I think I'm actually going to discard the fetch land because I don't want to take damage I don't need to. I kind of regret that now because I could have gone Lotus Cobra into Karn. And that would have been really nice. Oh wait, I still can. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Wait, I could have gone Lotus Cobra into Glorybringer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I just miscounted. Don't even worry about what I'm doing over here. I'm just dazed from the previous rounds. This was a misplay. But I think it's gonna end up not too bad. And red. Play Karn. Karn makes a Scion. Then we pass. We're at 16 life against mono red. They have Glorybringer, that'd be bad. Dark Dwellers on Chain Lightning could be worse. Oh, they're killing Karn. That's perfect. Who needs a stinky Karn anyway? Alright, so we're going to crew the Copter. And I think just eat their 2 goblins. Take 3, go down to 13. It's not too high. I will loot. Green Sun Zenith will be good as well. How much mana do I have next turn? We're going to go Crucible of Worlds, have 2 lands left over, play Wooded Foothills, go up to 3 mana, fetch go up to 5. So I think next turn we're just going to go Crucible of Worlds plus Glorybringer most likely. So, oh, I could also Green Sun Zenith for Ramanop Excavator, and then just discard Crucible. I think I'm going to just discard a Braid. Let's go Crucible. We do the math again. Crucible of Worlds, play the fetch go up to 3, fetch go up to 5, play Glorybringer. Attack and kill Goblin Dark Dwellers. Yes. And red. Red. Play the beautiful, wonderful friend. Attack and exert. Kill the big boy. And now their board state's pretty mediocre, and if we can untap, we have just a lot of stuff going on. Okay, Avalanche Riders is funny. They make a Goblin. I'm gonna get Biogenic Ooze next turn, I think off the Zenith. Guess I'll go for max greed here. If they have a burn spell, that's fine. Construct here, Copter here. I take 1. We do loot, because if we find lands for Crucible, that'll just be more useful later on. And I think honestly Burst Lightning's better than Rabbleman at this point. Wow, they did have a Lightning Bolt, but the thing is they Lightning Bolted post-combat, like post-attackers, so like they protect their Avalanche Riders, but then next turn they have to spend 4 mana to untap it, and that's not that big of a deal. Ooh, that's good too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man. I think I could just wipe their board here. And red. Fetch. And green. Yep, this is 6. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is only up to 2 targets. Okay, in that case, I don't know why I thought it could go among anything. In that case, let's just get Biogenic Ooze. Get the Ooze, make some tokens. We have Burst Lightning at the available. We can Shatter Skull Smashing next turn. So in their draw step, we're going to Burst Lightning the Beaumont Courier, because that represents 2 potential cards for them. And now they have to discard the card in their hand if they want to keep something new. Respect to the opponent for still fighting. I don't really mind losing my Ooze here if they happen to have something, but they didn't. Then we can swing out. We exert this friend. Nice, okay. I still didn't even get to strip mine them. It's crazy how elusive strip mine has been all these times. They have a lot of burn, so Daredevil seems good. Inferno Titan seems good. Siege Gang Commander seems good. I don't like Rabblemaster in this matchup. And I don't like Karn so much. He does make blockers, but he dies pretty easy. I don't like Karn. Pelucranos is very hard for mono red to deal with. Same with Golos, actually. We have Jite as well. I forgot about that. I guess I can get rid of Wasteland because I don't think we're gonna get Wastelanded. Or wait, no, they had some things. That feeling when your deck's like too prepared for a matchup. What do I get rid of? I guess maybe these 2 cards are just a little too expensive. I could see that. Alright, let's finish this up. Wow, this hand's insane. Yeah, I'm very happy here. We get to go like Flame Slash, Jite, Direfleet Daredevil Chain Lightning, and then like Jite equip Lightning Strike. Yikes. Okay, but they do have a Mox. That actually helps tremendously. Okay. What do I want to do? I think we're going to Flame Slash the Soul Scar Mage now. Because it just hits for more damage than the Lava Man, most likely. They do hit a land off Abbott. I mean, they've had the draws. Wow. They get to Beaumont Courier. I draw a Glorybringer. So I can play Direfleet Daredevil on defense. That's quite weak, though. I think I'm better off Lightning Striking something. Just not sure what. If I Lightning Strike the... Well, let's pass turn and see what they do. Because they might want to like bolt my face, attack with Beaumont Courier, and then refill their hand. Jeez, okay. I take it back. Their draw was absurd. Given this, guess I have to kill Grim Lavamancer. That way I can hope that Direfleet Daredevil is a good blocker. That's an insane draw. We might not win a single game. Or match, I guess. How are they... They have better land destruction than I do, it would seem. Alright, we did draw quite a bit of land, so not too upset. Daredevil's a good blocker. If they don't have anything, it's likely that they have something. Yeah. Oh, that's not a burn spell yet. If their last card in hand is a burn spell, I'm gonna be so distraught. It doesn't appear to be. Daredevil taking it home. Oh, I played the wrong color land. God, everything... Everything's going so poorly. Because I could have played Lotus Cobra and Jite in the same turn, but I think it's not the end of the world. We just get to play Lotus Cobra here in past turn. And then next turn, I actually have Glorybringer to snipe the Beaumont Courier. What is this? Goblin Dark Dwellers with nothing to cast? Okay. Wait, this is happening. So Stomping Ground, untapped. So what do I want to do? I can play Biogenic Ooze. I can play Glorybringer and attack and kill the Beaumont Courier before they can draw cards. Then they get this random Goblin Dark Dwellers just hanging out. Betting red. I think I like the Glorybringer line, but I think I'm just going to kill Goblin Dark Dwellers, actually. Because that represents, like, basically the best thing they can hit off Slug is they gave me the dots. Look, it was a tough decision. I understand being upset because, like, I thought about it and then just Glorybringer. That's understandable, but there were other things I can do that could have been better in different situations. Like, if they have Zealous Conscripts, God, they top to Koth? Okay. Okay. They get a mountain, they probably at this point pop Beaumont Courier. Right, you just attack with Beaumont Courier in the mountain. Regardless of how the blocks go, you just trade Beaumont Courier for 3 cards. Yeah, I honestly think I chose wrong. I think Biogenic Ooze might have been better in this situation. Because then I could have played Glorybringer to snipe Koth. But we get to Direfleet the Zergo and block here. I don't mind trading for Beaumont. I think the Zergo attack was a bit ambitious, but now they have a handful of 3 cards and I'm at 7. And they drew a land, which could have a Lightning Bolt to stop my GTA. If they bolt in response to my GTA, I might just lose on the spot. Okay, given that, we are just going to play... I think I want to attack Koth. That lets Glorybringer kill him next turn. I'm not going to GTA because if they have Burst Lighting on my Daredevil this turn, like, I just instantly lose. And this trade is very good. Now we get to go land and green. And they know I had other good cards in hand because I, spent so long in the tank. So they don't have Lightning Bolt because they would bolt the Ooze in response to the trigger. We need them to not have a bunch of burn to the face. We're blocking everything they attack with. Ooh, Copter's good. And Krark. Okay, that's a good hand, but I don't think it's going to be good enough. I will double block the mountain off Koth if they attack, I think. Or I can chump block with Lotus Cobra. Let me think how this works. Because I'm going to... Glorybringer Exert will kill young Pyromancer. No, Glorybringer Exert kills Krark. And then they crew the Copter to chump block. Yeah, I just don't want to take damage. And I can't let them Koth Emblem. Lucarnos is good. Go Jite. Equip Jite to, I guess, the Ooze token. And we attack Koth and Exert. That's going to kill Krark, which is going to crew the Copter. Then we attack Koth here. I think I actually swing out at Koth, because they're not going to have any creatures left anyway. They didn't crew the Copter either, so... 2 counters, we use the counter to kill the thing. And now they're dead. They had actually a reasonable shot of winning that game if they had blocked with the Copter, I think, but opponent was over it, I think, and I don't blame them. Their deck was good though. That was a wild 3 matches. I think our deck was fantastic. Never really got to showcase the Strip Mine combo. I was so close to going off that one game, but then my opponent killed me. They killed me from 3 lands with the most insane Mind's Desire hit I've ever seen, which happens. So this deck was sweet. I will continue drafting this deck because it's fun. I think it's good. Don't be results oriented. Just because I lost doesn't mean the deck was bad. You saw the matches. You saw what happened. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.